Take it to him, you got it ready. Take it to him, let's go. They're going to be waiting for it.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's ABC in at the 3. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
From deep, here's Doncic. Randle pulls down the board, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so it's the Lakers with it. ABC, the pass to Doncic. That one is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Left side, Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. And here's Conley. Just 5 on the clock.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Here's Reeves. Randle pulls down the board.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Knocked loose. Here's ABC. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Minnesota with it. Randle, the pass to Conley. Back to Randle. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. To the middle. James passes to Reeves. Yep, that one goes.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Randle. Here's McDaniels. Back to Randle. No good. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Hayes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley passes to McDaniels. James against Randall. Pass to Conley. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Over James. They grab their own miss. It's good.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Throws it up high. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Inside. Doncic shot is good.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Conley on the attack. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic outside. There's the three. Here's Hayes. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. Outside Edwards. From downtown. LeBron with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. The shot by Reeves, no good. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Fades away. Can't hit that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
BA, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible. His high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. A credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
And the first one at the line is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Both free throws good from James. Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time moments here, B.A. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq, Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards' stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Edwards. Yet to see a basket. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Reeves. Hayes up top. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. An 8-point differential. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Pass to Randall. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Reeves. No good on the three. Pass to McDaniels. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Gobert. And that one's good.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Doncic with it. Randall's in his pocket. Doncic against Randall. Doncic, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Now, here is James. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic against Conley. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic with it. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Randall with the drive. Some solid defense from James.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. McDaniels got 5 points.
Making the save, McDaniels secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Finney-Smith. Christie passes to Hachimura. Opening close, and he drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Here's Alexander Walker. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Doncic right side. Here's Christie. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's ABC.
And one.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Here's ABC. No made baskets yet. Driving inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalued the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, He's been a star, a legitimate star, and that's something you don't see very often.
Here's ABC. Into the lane. Good D by Finney-Smith.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Christie's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Alexander Walker. From down in the low post, it goes. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. Out to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And that one hits the back iron. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Doncic has got 7.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Doncic with the jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's ABC. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
LeBron James out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Reed, good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now, here is James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Battling and doing work down low. The king. That motor still running good.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
The free throw drops for Randall. Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice, not to mention to be with a team whose goal is to win championships.
And Randall drops them both.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now, here's James. Lets a floater go. Pass to Reeves. Here's ABC. Guarded by Edwards. Pure from three-point range. Reeves has got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Randall. Here's Edwards. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. He's got 6.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Minnesota with a rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Over McDaniels. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Conley with a step back. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. The floater. And there's a nice layup by Conley. And now it's just a 2-point Laker lead.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LeBron James is sustaining greatness into his late 30s. He said, quote, "As long as my mind stays in it, I can play at this level for a while. My body is going to be okay because I always make sure to take care of it and I put the work in." And Brian, call it mind over matter or the fountain of youth, whatever you want to call it, LeBron's work continues to pay off.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Pass to Reed, and stolen by Hayes. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And that one's good. James. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
McDaniels passes to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. McDaniels can't hit. The Lakers shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Pass to ABC. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hachimura outside. Hayes finds James. To the inside. Hachimura. Second chance shot. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
The Lakers in the lead. And here's Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from 11. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Conley passes to Edwards. Now Randall. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Here's ABC. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
James outside. And the Lakers get it back. Vanderbilt, the pass to Reeves. To the right side. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Here's Reeves. Reed defending. And book it for Vanderbilt.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Alexander Walker. Misses from close range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anchored.
Oh, man.
Whoa! Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
And it's Hachimura missing. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Randall. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. James. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 40% during the second quarter. And the basket by Hachimura.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Timberwolves trail. got 10. Pass to Randall. Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles shooting about 47%. A nice number. James passes to Hachimura. Here's ABC. Tries a 10-footer with the second effort. Tries again. And it's Hachimura missing. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Hachimura outside. James passes to Vanderbilt. James with the ball. 16 points for him. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
And that one drops for him. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 22 left in the second. Hachimura against Edwards. Nice shot by Christie. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Ingles. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Now here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. And here's Doncic outside. Kept alive. The shot, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Christie passes to Doncic. And he lobs it up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Edwards looking for an opening. Carries the jump shot. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports halftime show. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild animals. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the hard hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running yet. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Conley passes to Randle. And that one's good. Randle's got 10 points in the game.
Forcing his way in is Randle. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Pass to ABC. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Power it home!
Oh, wow! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
They get it again. Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You've got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And he sinks the second.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's scooped up. Goes back up. Gobert, too strong.
Nice balance from Gobert, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
Randle against James. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Shot clock at 2. Fade away. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Conley finds Edwards. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
James passes to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Two shots.
That's good from Doncic. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Started.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 9. Randall against James. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The Lakers with a rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Now Hayes, defended by Gobert. Gobert against Hayes. And here's Doncic. Three-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards, the pass to Conley. To the inside. Randall. And that's off the glass and in. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Pass to Reeves. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Yo, check Conley.
Conley against Doncic.
Right here.
Outside Conley. And the shot goes down. And it's now only a 5-point Laker lead.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Conley's got 8 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
5 to shoot. Pass to ABC. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 6.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Reed with it. Over James. Crafty move. Reed, good.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is double. Here's ABC. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Gobert. He's defended by Hayes.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 12. Reed for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter. Conley against Doncic. Here's ABC. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Here's ABC. Doncic right side. Pass to Reeves. Launches it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has got 13.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Edwards can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Reeves. Both free throws good from James. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. ABC, the pass to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Pass to Hachimura. Hayes in the high post. James outside. Here's Christie. Clock at 6. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's McDaniels. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Out to James. Hachimura against McDaniels. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
Even when LeBron faces resistance, he just turns up the dial of intensity and gets it done.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And slam dunk by James.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Minnesota shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Pass to Christie.
Hey, heads up!
A shot from the low post is good. Christie's got 5.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's ABC, guarded by Doncic. And it's ABC missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
From 11 feet away, here's Christie. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's ABC. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Doncic. Rebound Minnesota. Randle's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yo, kick it out!
Pass to Alexander Walker.
Hey, balance it out!
Here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's ABC missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Finney-Smith up top. 36 seconds left in the third. Nice shot by Christie.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's ABC.
Pick coming!
Pass to Randle. A shot to stop the run.
Come on.
Rebound, the Lakers.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Tips it, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top, up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Christie in at the two-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Randall. Another shot. Good D by Finney-Smith. Well, the Lakers shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Christie. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Floats one. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 9 points now in the second half.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Gobert up top. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Christie. Hachimura with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Vanderbilt, the pass to Christie. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. And the three off target. For Minnesota, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Off with the layup. Here's Christie. Doncic outside. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Randall. Can't cash it in from close range.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Christie. Over Edwards. Here's Vanderbilt. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end this cold spell. Soft touch off the glass.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith, and the shot goes.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. To the paint. And it's ABC missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Conley looking for an opening. Doncic against Randall. Lets it go. Second chance effort. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside. Gobert's got 9 points here in the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards, and he gets that one.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And it's good. 2 points.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Shoots off the step back. Again, the Lakers score.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Conley with the ball. Hayes picks him up from the stripe. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
James passes to ABC. Fires the three, and there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his third foul so far. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Mike Conley. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And one.
The shot by James, no good. The Timberwolves shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Ingles. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Hayes. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Here's James. It's good from about 19 feet. James has got 26.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Gobert against James. Gobert inside. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. Misses in close. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. It's McDaniels on the wing.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Puts up a three. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Inside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
McLaughlin passed to Ingles. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Reeves. And there's the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Reeves has got 15 points here in the second half. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Reed. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's Christie. Left side, Vanderbilt. Here's Christie, guarded by Edwards. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And here's Minnesota now. Edwards can't hit. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Alexander Walker. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that one's good. ABC. Here's Doncic. "20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Christie. Finney-Smith up top. James outside. Clock at 6. Here's Christie. He shoots it. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Your support is great.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
Get home safe.
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at center. Edwards lays it up off the glass.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Pass to Reeves.
Come on, box him out, man.
Back to Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Conley with it. Edwards inside, working on Hayes. And Gobert kicks to Randle. Passes it to McDaniels. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now, here's Doncic. LeBron James on the wing. They grab their own miss. Hayes, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Now here's Gobert, covered by Hayes. Bucket is good.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Doncic outside. Pass to LeBron. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
James. Randle with the block. The pass to Conley. Tries from the block. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
And doors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Conley against Doncic. A floater and rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Edwards. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Poked loose, stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. No good from 11 feet. Lakers trailed by 8. To the right side. Here's Reeves. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Doncic against Conley. To stop the drought. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Randall. Great D that time from James.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's the pull on that throwdown.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Passes it to ABC. Back to Doncic. Over Conley. Out left to the wing. ABC. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass Conley. James against Randall. Over James. Randall no good. LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's ABC. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. Edwards defending. Reeves can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
First one falls for him. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Doncic. The pass to Reed. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Reed. Over Conley. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Conley's got 8.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
James outside.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for James. Christie subbed in for ABC. Now, here's Ingles.
Pick coming.
Driving the lane. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
Doncic, no good. Minnesota leading by 15. Unloads from 13. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Ingles. Off with the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Conley against Doncic. Conley, the pass to Reed, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Finney-Smith finds Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Conley. A rebound by the Lakers. .146 left in the first quarter. Christie the pass to Doncic. And that one is good.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Outside Conley. .119 left to play in the first. Passes to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Christie. McDaniels defending. Off on the layup.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance effort. Doncic with the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Conley. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Kicks it to Ingles. Fires the three. Kept alive, Minnesota. A three ball. Here's Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Reeves got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Minnesota leading by 13. So on the floor for Minnesota. They've got ABC. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here's Doncic. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from LeBron.
LeBron James has built his career taking hits. This guy powers through them. He works so hard to keep that frame and his game in shape.
Here is Edwards. Here's ABC. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gobert's got his first 2 points. Doncic passes to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Nice jump shot. Good. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands and the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's ABC. He kicks it to Randall. Here's the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 11. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Reeves. James in the post. He's defended by Randall. And that one's good. James.
Well, LeBron James showing incredible energy to get to the offensive window and keep that play alive.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Randall. He's got 6. Edwards kicks to Randall. 6 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's got his second basket.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Floats it up for James.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Timberwolves leading by 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by LeBron James. Now the pass to Randall. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's LeBron. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's ABC. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Down low. Reeves.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. Any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks. And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by the Lakers. Edwards can't hit. Doncic outside, and Hayes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's ABC. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot from 12. The Lakers with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to James. Over Randle. No good from LeBron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Count the basket. Randle's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Hachimura, he's checked in for ABC. Christie subbed in for Austin Reeves. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randle. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for ABC. Here is Conley. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, fearless with defenders all around him. Mike Conley in the paint.
Pass to Christie. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Pass to Christie.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Inside, here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Lakers trail by 10. Doncic passes to Christie. Conley against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it. What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trailed by 11. Here's Hachimura. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Right wing. Right block shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Here's Christie. The pass to Vanderbilt. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. So it's the Timberwolves now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley the pass to Reed. And here is McDaniels.
Watch the screen.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Switch.
Here's Christie. He has yet to score. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here is Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one drops for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley, the pass to Reed. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Reed. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got James. He's out there with Jackson Hayes. Doncic out there with ABC. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Now, here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Hey, swing it.
And here is LeBron. It's stolen by Randall. And they're moving it up. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by ABC, no good. Timberwolves leading by 16. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 13 points.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
James in the post. Randall on him. James the pass to ABC. And McDaniels with the block. Randall outside. Feeds to McDaniels. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
James with the bucket.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Now here's Conley. 15 points in the game. Three-pointer, Randall. Offensive rebound. Lakers trailed by 17. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
This is one of those nights. A mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offensive rebound. Randall makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
And the Lakers call time here. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Who got him? Watch the pass.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. 14 feet away. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 19. Pass to ABC. And the pass to Reeves. Now, here's Doncic. He's with it. Conley picks him up. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Randall. Gobert's got 8 points.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Reeves the pass to ABC. LeBron trying to free himself up. The shot by ABC, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley gets the bucket.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. ABC comes in for Michael Conley. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Randall left side. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
Here's Alexander Walker. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. James, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's McDaniels. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to ABC. Hands it from downtown. ABC's got 8 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Hachimura, he's checked in for ABC. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
Set it up.
ABC passes to Alexander Walker. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker to end the drought. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great move by Hachimura right through the defense, powers to the rim. Look out below.
Pass to Randall. Over LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No, you can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pass to ABC. Off target with his three. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Doncic passes to James. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. There's the pass to ABC. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The first one falls, and some changes here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Christie subbed in for Doncic. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Randall, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. And so he hits both. Here's Reeves. He's got 6 to the wing right side. Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Finney-Smith. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's ABC. Pass to Gobert. Passes to Ingles.
Come on!
The 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with it. Here's Christie. Pass to Hachimura. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Yeah, great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Now, here's Reed. 10 points for him. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Here's Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kicks to Gobert. Ingles against Hachimura. Ingles can't get it to go.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Kept alive. Here's Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's Gobert finishing through great defensive effort.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Christie kicks to Vanderbilt. Now the pass to Reeves. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's ABC. It's tipped. Now here is Hachimura. 9 points in the game so far. Here's ABC. It's stolen. .29 seconds left to play in the third. Vanderbilt, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's ABC, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Lakers trailed by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that one's good, Hachimura.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley, the pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
To the middle. James with a powerful jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Reed. The Lakers with the rebound. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Hachimura. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
Two. We got shooter, huh? Let me get big man.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
Let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, just got that.
Hachimura hits them both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. He dishes it to Conley. From downtown, it's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Passes it to ABC. Launches it. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 7. The feed to Edwards. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Lakers. Reed the pass to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Doncic outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. A baseline J. Here's Conley. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Randall against James. Back to Doncic. Pass to ABC. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Conley against Doncic. The pass to Randall. Here's Reed. It's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And it's blocked by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Finished off by Edwards.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Now Edwards. Passes it to Reed. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty
Conley, the pass to Reed. Over Hayes. That one a little long. Lakers trailed by 10. James finds Hachimura. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And here's Edwards. The pass to Reed for the three. Buries it from three-point range. Reeves got 19 points. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. To the paint, here's LeBron. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Edwards with it. Pass to Randall to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Doncic passes to Reeves. He kicks it to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the bank shot is good.
Timeout, timeout. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villainized. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Reeves. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 8 points for Jaden McDaniels. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Reeves. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Scooped up. Out to Edwards.
Hey, who's watching them? Hey, watch the pick.
Connects on the foul line jumper. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Doncic dishes to James. Lets it go with the three. They get it back. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Randall with the bucket. Here's Doncic. Passes it to ABC. The three. And it's McDaniels with the